Hi folks, welcome to Visa Pathfinders. We are here to make your migration dream a possibility by providing you with relevant information and updates all over the world. Like and share our videos. Subscribe to this channel and hit the all-important notification button so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. And to all our amazing subscribers, we say thank you so much for being there always. In today's video, we shall be sharing with you some insight into migrating to Canada, deciding where to live between Calgary, Vancouver, and Toronto. So let's get down to business. 1. Cost of living. Cost of living is the maintaining a certain standard of living. Literally, cost of living is the amount of money it costs to live in a certain place. It includes food, housing, etc. Calgary has the lowest cost of living out of the 3 Canadian cities. With rent, the monthly costs for a family of 4 in Calgary is averaging 4,000 Canadian dollars. Average 2-bedroom apartment cost around 1,900 Canadian dollars. With utilities, transportation, food and groceries, etc. taking the remaining funds. The average house price in Calgary is 555,000 Canadian dollars. In Toronto, with rent, the monthly costs for a family of 4 is averaging 6,000 Canadian dollars. Average 2-bedroom apartment cost around 3,100 Canadian dollars. With utilities, transportation, food and groceries, etc. taking the remaining funds. The average house price in Toronto is 910,000 Canadian dollars. The cost of living in Vancouver is the highest in comparison to Calgary and Toronto. For a family of 4, with rent, the monthly costs is averaging 6,700 Canadian dollars. Average 2-bedroom apartment cost around 3,300 Canadian dollars. With utilities, transportation, food and groceries, etc. taking the remaining funds. The average house price in Vancouver is 1,200,000 Canadian dollars. So for cost of living, it's Calgary. 2. Employment opportunities. Employment opportunities in Calgary can be limited, depending on the industry you're looking for, as compared with Toronto and Vancouver. Aerospace and logistics, financial services, and technology are some of the key sectors of Calgary's economy. So if you are in these industries, this could be a good place for you. Calgary is also known to have the best income to living cost ratio out of these 3 cities. Vancouver has a booming economy with several unique industries coming to the forefront. Tourism, agriculture, and manufacturing have always been top sectors for Vancouver, but the entertainment industry is making headway lately. With several shows and movies using Vancouver as filming locations, more and more jobs are popping up in entertainment. Toronto is the largest contributor to the Canadian economy. So there's no question why people are flooding the area to take advantage of its many job opportunities. As a distribution, commercial, financial, and industrial center of the world, Toronto is a top city for almost every business sector. So if you are considering employment opportunities, go to Toronto. 3. Study and institutions of higher learning. Calgary has a wide variety of schools to choose from, with more than 10 options available. There are several colleges and universities in the Calgary area, including ABM College, Southern Alberta Institute of Technology, St. Mary's University, the University of Calgary, and the University of Alberta. Toronto has 7 universities for degrees and diploma-granting colleges, and even more satellite campuses from universities based in other cities. The institutions include the best in Canada, the University of Toronto, as well as Toronto Metropolitan University, Yorkville University, Centennial College, George Brown College, Humber College, and Seneca College. No matter what education you need, Toronto has got it. There are more than 20 institutions of excellence in Vancouver, including the University of British Columbia UBC, Simon Fraser University SFU, British Columbia Institute of Technology, University Canada West, Douglas College, among others. Toronto is the place to go for the sake of study at higher learning, with variety of options right there. 4. Weather. The weather in Calgary consists of hot summers and cold winters, with a lot less precipitation than Toronto and Vancouver. Calgary's weather tends to be less drastic than many other Canadian cities, and the seasons fluctuate rapidly. Summer could last 3 months or less sometimes, and winters average -25°C, with an average 3 to 4 months of snowfall. Vancouver's weather is very similar to that of Toronto. However, it's worth noting that there are far more rainy days here, and the summers tend to be a bit warmer, although not quite as warm as Calgary. Winters can get cold, but rarely dip below freezing temperature of 0°C, meaning snowfall will likely occur, but it won't stick around long. Toronto's climate is much more moderate with milder summers and colder winters, but not as cold as Calgary. There are also fewer fluctuations, meaning there isn't quite as dramatic of a change between seasons. Winters can still be extremely cold though. That being said, Toronto does see significantly more precipitation than Calgary. Thinking weather, go Vancouver. 5. Transportation. Calgary's transportation system primarily consists of buses and a light rail, which can get you almost anywhere in the city. Additionally, it has a very walkable downtown area, so you won't have to use a car as often. However, this may vary depending on where you live. Toronto has a very effective public transportation system. It consists of subways, buses, and streetcars, which can get you almost anywhere. In addition, the city is very walkable, so you don't have to use a car as often. Vancouver's transportation system is also quite good. The bus system is great, and there are several different train lines that can help you get around the area. In general, it may be a bit cheaper than Toronto, but it can be slightly tougher to navigate because of how many different routes there are. For transportation, it's Vancouver. 6. Beauty. Calgary's waterfront along the Bow River is super cool. The views from the Calgary Tower is quite nice. Has a vibe that makes you fall in love with its Western hospitality. As Canada's largest city, Toronto offers a multitude of different cultural experiences, as well as iconic skyscrapers and cuisine. Travelers enjoy the mix of cultures, world-class museums, and vibrant urban atmosphere. Vancouver is a magnificent coastal city located in between the Pacific Ocean and the mountains. Travelers will be pleased by the diversity of natural landscapes on offer, the quality of life, and the dynamic cultural scene. The city is perfect for lovers of fresh air, with numerous opportunities for hiking, cycling, as well as water sports. Vancouver is always among the most beautiful cities in the world. Thinking beauty, Vancouver is the most beautiful. We hope this has given you some insight on migrating to Canada, deciding where to live between Calgary, Vancouver, and Toronto. And that brings us to the end of today's video. If you found this information valuable and you're eager for more most updated information and immigration tips to successfully migrate, then kindly like and share our videos and subscribe to this channel. Then don't forget to hit the notification button to have all our latest videos produced. If you need help, however, with specifics or individualized services in particular,
please feel free to contact us at visapathfinders@gmail.com. Let's create this success story together.
Thank you, and see you at the next video.